The government should look to introduce a tax on money being sent out the country through money transfer services, says former Government Minister Dwyer Astafan. Speaking in an interview with SK Newsline on ways in which the government can transform the economy during the COVID-19 pandemic, Mr. Astafan suggested taxing remittances being sent out of the country by foreign nationals residing on St. Kitts and Nevis.
While the personal and collective incomes of the country are very much down, almost every day, Western Union and MoneyGram are full of people sending money out. And I believe we should reach a point where that should be taxed, and taxed substantially. Not because you want to be punitive, but you have to put some protection to the cash that's in your economy, because less is coming in and more is going out.
The former government minister also reiterated calls for reforms of the real estate option of the Citizenship by Investment Program, the CBI, which he said is robbing the country of well-needed revenue.
A paper transaction with an interest in a unit, which you do a sell back immediately, and you pay maybe $40,000 for that, at most, and then you have to pay the government fees, which might be $75,000, and by the time you finish spending money, you might spend, say, $150,000. Real estate option, but no real estate is being built, no real estate is actually being bought. And where the people lose out is the absence of the construction that is designed to take place, is intended to take place under the law. That is why it is the real estate option.
Do they have to start the construction for that?
Yes, but if a project tells you...
Half done.
Well, and the regulations have flaws in them, and the decision makers know about these flaws, Andre, but it is tempting to conclude that they're going along with the flaws because maybe it suits somebody.
Mr. Astafan also proposed that government build a new administrative office on the site of the old Fort Thomas Hotel in Fortlands and rent the spaces it currently occupies in downtown Bastyr to commercial interests, thus raising revenue from its properties.
Why not build the government complexes up at Fort Thomas? All that can fit up there, all the ministries, the parliament, proper facilities for the workers if their kids have to come home from school while they're working, to have a holding area for the kids. You know what I mean? Nice modern thing in the architectural flavors of our history and culture. Sell or long lease the government buildings downtown. Stop renting, because my estimate is that they spend between $5 and $8 million a year renting property when they have property. Now, a project like that could employ an enormous amount of people over a period of time. Starting now, it would take, if they really fast track it, but carefully, maybe 6 months before they put the shovels in the ground. And you could have an ongoing project there for 2-3 years, generating money from the local economy, and also money brought in, because government would be paying for it, from CBI funds. So, and you'd have a good facility, you'd free up the downtown properties for commercial activity, with more money coming into the economy from that, then more money in the economy means more opportunity for businesses.
There have been reported declines in government revenue on both St. Kitts and Nevis, emanating from the COVID-19 pandemic. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.